Morning, you guys. Well, actually, it is late afternoon. I am doing a cook with me on a wonderful Easter meal that my family absolutely loves that I do, and that is a leg of lamb. So I'm so excited to share my recipe with you guys. Everybody makes their leg of lamb a little bit differently, but this is how I do mine. So I have here a $30 from Sam's Club free range leg of lamb, bone out, so no bone, net on leg of lamb. Okay, so mine's roughly 5 pounds in weight, so I'm really excited to share this video with you guys and show you how I do my leg of lamb recipe. It is I guess a traditional, lamb is a traditional meat for this time of year for a lot of people this springtime. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, okay, so this is a mixing bowl that I have, and I am doing olive oil, that's some rosemary, healthy bit of garlic, and then I'm going to add in some Dijon mustard here. That is going to be the base of my rub that I'm going to rub all over my leg of lamb. I'm going to whisk it together real quick. So we have gone ahead and whisked all this together. It has like a, I guess you'd call it a yellowy color to it. And now I'm going to open up my lamb there, and we're going to generously coat the lamb in this dressing that we've made here, or what would you call it? A drizzle, I guess. Isn't she a beaut? Okay, so these next couple of steps are pretty important. I'm going to take some paper towel, and I'm going to blot this lamb a little dry. It was in that bag of blood, and it has got a lot of blood on it. Also, you'll note I have some tin foil on the bottom of my roasting pan. It's not going to hurt it, and it will make easy cleanup. Okay, so I have got that pretty well blotted, just to make sure it's not soaking in the blood and it's soaking in its stuff I want it to. And then I'm going to slowly, there's so many different ways you can do this. I'm going to choose a pouring method. And you can use a brush, you can use, oh my gracious, so many different tools. I'm just going to use a brush, make sure this is really thoroughly coated on here, top and bottom, and I'll be right back. Isn't she beautiful? So we have diced some potatoes up there. We're going to cook this lamb fat side up, as you can see. Any big roast or whatever, I always cook fat side up, because that way that fat's going to drip down. And dice the potatoes, a little olive oil, lots of salt, pepper, garlic, rosemary. As you can see, I'm not scared of rosemary. And it's going to smell amazing while it's cooking. It's going to take about an hour and a half at 350. We like a medium on our lamb. Do not overcook your lamb. I mean, if you like well done lamb, go ahead. I don't like well done lamb. I like a solid medium. So I'm going to do an hour and a half. I'll let you know what the internal temperature you're looking for is. And I'm actually going to cover this whole thing with foil. It's just going to help to keep all the juices in. So I know you see the foil down here. I'm going to wrap it in foil as well. I'll show you. There she is. She's snug as a bug in a rug in there. We're going to do an hour, and I'm going to check her after an hour and 15. But do generally an hour and 15 to an hour and a half at 350 for a nice solid medium. And I will show you guys what we're working with. Yum! Alright guys, this is her, more like an hour and 30, an hour and 40 minutes for mine, but she looks beautiful, and you want to let her rest about 15 minutes before you even try to slice it, okay? I'm going to take these potatoes out, butter them, make sure they have good flavor in our, you know, just delicious for my family. But that is a beautiful roast leg of lamb. I will obviously, when I go to cut it in 15 minutes, take the twine off there. I hope you guys enjoyed my video on how I do my roasted leg of lamb, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. Good afternoon, good evening, guys. It's a quick 30-minute meal video, and tonight we're making one of my daughter's favorite things, cheeseburger cups. They're super easy. They weren't on my meal plan, but my daughter was like, hey, can we have those cheeseburger cups? And I was like, why would I not make the easiest meal ever? So I have a pound of ground beef in here. I have minced garlic with that pound of ground beef, as well as just some generic chili powder, some onion powder, some garlic. Well, I already showed you the garlic. Yeah, so we're just seasoning that, and I'm going to show you what to do with your croissants or your biscuits real quick. So here's two things of croissant rolls. I usually use biscuit dough, but I didn't have biscuit dough, because if you watched my grocery haul, I got a case of croissants. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to put a croissant in the bottom of my silicone pan here. My little silicone, what is it? A muffin pan. I like a silicone pan with a baking sheet under it because it's easier to get stuff out of it. Okay, guys, so I flash baked one croissant in each little muffin tin, and as you can see, it made a cup there. And we're going to now fill this little cup up with that cooked ground beef. You can really put a variety of things in there. You'll see I'm going to do half cheese and half no cheese because my daughter doesn't like cheese on hers. So let me get these filled up with my spoon, and I'll show you what they look like. These were cooked for about 5 minutes at 350 so far, just to make them get some shape and form. You guys, this is what they look like before they go in the oven for the second time. We've got just some with cheese, some without cheese. We're going to do them another 5 to 10 minutes, really, depending on how the croissant cooks. Keep your eye on them. 5 minutes, and then check them about every minute to see when they're done. And there you have it, guys. About 15 minutes total in the oven, 4 or 5 minutes to flash bake them, and then an extra 10 once you put the meat in there, just to get them real puffy and browned. The reason I flash bake them first is because I don't want the meat to burn or overcook, or the cheese to burn from being in there for the full 15 minutes. But that is my quick cheeseburger cup. I'll show you how I top them. Okay, guys, I topped mine with some ketchup and mustard, and it looks super delicious. I hope you guys enjoy this 30-minute cook with me for dinner. These are going to be yummy.